In this video, we're gonna go over exactly how you can start dropshipping with just $100. What's going on, guys? It's Nate again with Digital Wealth MB, the #1 rated digital marketing agency for e-commerce and lead generation businesses. Now, I don't want this to be another video saying that you can do this from $0 because while you can for sure do this method is gonna have a much lower barrier of entry, and therefore you're gonna have a lot of competition, making it much harder to be profitable and systematic with your growth. Also, this video is gonna be released in tandem with a video that has recently been released by Sebastian, my business partner, going over his most recent launch, the Shopify Olympics, which is a friendly competition amongst those looking to get started in dropshipping and e-commerce. Those who are able to earn at least $500 in their e-commerce business and can prove it will be entered in a giveaway where Sebastian will actually be giving away tens of thousands of dollars to those various e-com owners. And don't forget, if you guys are liking the videos that we're posting, make sure to like and subscribe so that we can keep pumping out this type of content. Now let's hop right into the video. All right, if you are looking to start dropshipping in 2022, going on 2023, then you're gonna need to be very smart with how you go about it because the CPMs, CPCs, and just overall competition is rapidly increasing every single day, especially because we're in Q4. But it's even more important to figure out dropshipping now in Q4 because once Q1 of 2023 comes, while buying intent may drop, so does the competition. Therefore, there are many more gaps in the market for you to slide in and take the earnings. Now, why should you guys listen to me about dropshipping? Well, I've scaled up multiple 6- and 7-figure from scratch dropshipping businesses on my own and of clients as well on both Facebook and Google. We're actually working with a client right now, and I told them some of the methodologies that I'll share in this video, and they were completely mind blown because it's so simple and methodical. I also need to preface by saying that you should be able to go through this video and know exactly what you need to do to get started in dropshipping. But if you really want to know all of the intricacies and underground secrets of dropshipping, then you're going to need to have to become a client with Digital Wealth MB first. We're also going to do this in a step-by-step manner, meaning that the order we go in is the order you should consider when getting into dropshipping. With that being said, #1 is determining your budget. So the first thing that you're going to need to consider is your budget. And I know this video is going to be geared around starting with $100, but that should always be your first step as it's going to shape the rest of the topics that we discuss in this video. If you have a much larger budget, then the strategy is going to be completely different than what I'd be discussing in the video because there's a much faster way to get to 10 to 30K a day when you have a bigger budget to work with. The second thing is picking the right landing page builder. Most landing page builders come with an extended free trial, but you don't need to go crazy with your landing pages in the beginning. I promise. This is such a taboo topic because people think you need some insane landing page to even break through the market, and that is not true at all. Just make sure that you have great product images, the product specifications, why the product is a must-have, some reviews, and you are good to go. If you're looking to build landing pages fast with a user-friendly design, then I would consider the free trial for GemPages or Pagefly. You can easily get landing pages done in just a couple of hours with either of these platforms. And also, don't forget, there's a really good special going on with Shopify right now where you can get a 3-month trial for just $1. You really can't beat that. #3, determine the marketing channel that you'll be using. Guys, Facebook is not on this list. I'm sorry, but I'm looking out for your pockets. And if you're only gonna have $100, then I'm not going to recommend you start with dropshipping on Facebook. Instead, we're going to be talking about TikTok organic and paid ads and Google ads specifically. If you guys want a completely free course on TikTok dropshipping with $0, I'm going to link the course that Sebastian Giorgio and Sebastian Escueda made together, which is absolutely killer. Something to consider with this course, the CPMs and CPCs of TikTok are so much cheaper than on Facebook. If you consider to eventually go to the paid route, here's exactly what I would consider doing. After you go through this course, consider posting a multitude of different marketing angles through your videos to see which has the highest CTR, views, and engagement, and then hone in on that marketing angle and continue split testing that marketing angle to see which hook, body, content, and call to action gets the most engagement and high CTR. Once you've done this and you're bringing in organic sales, then utilize the best performing ad or ads as your initial paid advertising test on TikTok and consider testing interests related to that marketing angle or view your audience insights. And realistically, once this is done, rinse and repeat the above for the same product or for future products that you're going to be testing. Now, I'm not going to be spending much more time on TikTok because again, there's a free killer course that the guys put out that you can check out at any time, and I'll link it in the description below. The The other marketing channel is the holy grail of ecom. I'm just kidding, but it's still just very untapped, and it's Google Ads. Now, I must emphasize this first. You will spend money if you are going to go this route, but I will tell you how to do it with the lowest spend possible and the highest chance for success. With that being said, let's go through this systematically. When advertising with only $100 on Google, you need to be very careful with your product selection, as well as how you advertise them over the first 2 to 4 days. If you want the highest chance for success, I would not consider starting your advertising in the US because the CPC is going to be ridiculously high compared to anywhere else. If you can deal with the VAT or value-added tax in EU countries, then test the UK instead of the US and you'll have a 30 to 50% cheaper CPC. If you can't deal with the VAT, then compare the CPCs in Australia and Canada and see if they're cheaper, as they normally will be. Now, here's the criteria for this strategy on Google. 1, the products need to have a low to medium search volume, so anywhere between like 40 and 80,000 monthly searches. 2, you need to have a low, high-end top of page bid CPC. Consider if you had a 1% conversion rate, would you still be profitable? 3, you need high buying intent keywords. Look for a transactional audience versus an informational audience. 4, try to have minimal product variance. You do not want to advertise towards keywords that are going to have a large range of products that could be related to the product. Instead, advertise towards keywords that really only have 1 or 2 variations of the product max, so that the buying intent is for that specific variant instead of a large range of products. Now that you have the criteria, go get searching in Google Keyword Planner for some high search volume products, and let's hop into how to advertise them. Standard shopping, manual CPC only campaigns. You need control over your spend fully if you're going to be advertising with such a low budget, so that means manual everything. Pick 5 products that you want to test based on your product selection. Launch a standard shopping campaign and separate the products by ad group so that you can focus on the keywords that they're showing up for individually. Put the bids at the top of page high-end bid in the beginning to start getting impressions fast, and then once you're getting a sufficient number of clicks, you can begin lowering that bid to maximize profitability if needed. Over the first couple days, you may only get a few impressions and a few clicks, but on the 3rd and 4th day, the campaign will start ripping your budget. So you need to pay attention to it. If you've done the product research correctly, you have a high likelihood to get sales on one of the first products. As soon as you notice that a product is getting add to carts and initiate checkouts more than the rest of the products, turn off all of the other products and put all of your attention to this product. Again, this is only because you have $100 to work with, so you need to be as conservative with your budget as possible. This is where you'll need to split test fast and efficiently. You need to know how you can maximize profitability with the product and the overall conversion rate of the product right off the bat, just so that you can gain enough cash flow to scale. In order to do this, let's test the following. 1, the product price. 2, the product image in your shopping ads to increase the CTR. 3, the product landing page. 4, the post-purchase upsell. And 5, the max CPC bid. Now that you're ready to scale, let's discuss the issues that you're going to face with dropshipping. The first hurdle that you're going to face is having a good supplier relationship. This is absolutely crucial if you're looking to get your products as cheap as possible and get them shipped out fast, consistently. Supplier relationships can make or break a product. Suppliers can get your product for much cheaper, and therefore they can greatly help your bottom line. Not only this, but building a great relationship with a supplier can help you when you're trying to brand the products or increase your product line, as they're going to be incentivized to work with you if you're scaling up your current products with them. Not only are they incentivized to supply the new products you may want to advertise, but if you're looking to scale heavily and are proving that you've been making sales, they may even offer you a credit and order the stock for you so that you can spend the money on profitable advertising and then pay them after the shipment is sold out. 2, customer service. This is most likely going to be your first outsourced VA or virtual assistant because it is the most tedious yet important task in the business. You need to make sure that customers are taken care of, meaning if you're advertising a high ticket product, you may want to send each customer a thank you email after they ordered to let them know their package is being taken care of and on the way. Or if you're advertising a low ticket product at high volume and are getting a ton of emails about orders, then you need to be able to respond to those emails quickly and with sincerity to ensure that you're not getting a high chargeback rate. Which leads me to my next point. 3, payment processors. Once you start accumulating a lot of sales per day, say 1,000 to 10,000 a day in sales, if you're not regularly in contact with your payment processing platform to inform them of how the business is doing and the scale to expect, you may see a random hold on your account or a ban on a processor. It absolutely sucks, but it happens. Therefore, once you're scaling, I would highly recommend having a couple payment processors ready to go so that if one of them goes down, you can swap it out with the other one while you work on recovering the other one that's on hold. All right, guys, now let me reiterate. This is the strategy for only if you have $100 to start with. The strategy differs completely when you have more money to advertise with. And if you guys want to see how we do it at a larger scale, book a call with us and we'll show you exactly how. If you guys have any questions about what's stated in this video, let's get this comment section rolling with questions and make an entire idea board of dropshipping tips and tricks. And also make sure if you guys are liking these videos, then like and subscribe so we can keep pumping out this type of content week after week. There's only a couple months left in the Shopify Olympics giveaway and in the insane Q4 dropshipping world. So guys, get to it and we'll see you in the next video.